watch what goes. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what goes. And when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on tuning, hear what I say. Watch real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above. And if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what goes. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world, watch what goes. And when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
And we are live, and it's Shoshie from Shoshie's Minis, and welcome everybody. Hello, Bolos. Time does go by so fast. Thank you for the subscription. First thing off the bat, welcome. 3 months, 3-month streak. Let's write your name down. I want to welcome everybody here who is watching. Bolos, there you go. Thank you, mad love. Let's give some hype. Let's give some hype to you. I don't know who all's in. Cajun Mage is here. Best theme song. It's like the only metal song that you'll ever hear about miniatures, right? There we go. Yay, Kapaka 42. Hello. So I was the reason why I was a little bit late, we're making an appearance on here is because I'm in the process of making a command for my bot. Submit. Let's see if it works. And it's called !whip trips. We're going to be doing that more often on the channel. I'm going to talk over my own music. There we go. So let me see if it works in the channel here. ! Hey, Bullis. Are we painting the keyboard? No. I was typing. I was making a brand new command. we will be, let me move that just a skosh. There we go. Yay, it works. Upload your whips to the Triptych Gallery to have your work shown for CNC. Yeah, we're going to be doing that a lot more often. And so I'm really excited about that. So go ahead and let's put up your stuff if you have anything, if you have anything new, any progress. And then this is what we're going to be working on 2 things today. So this is the old bad boy, the Lord of Ruin. He's getting more and more gross the more I'm painting on him. There's his backside. We got lots of pox marks to paint, don't we? Hello, Amberden. Hello, Robosh. Hey, in fact, you know what? I'm going to take this command for the, hold on one second and copy that. I don't know if I can. Yeah, he is amazing. He's kind of crazy, isn't he? He's getting better and better. I'm trying to give it sort of a translucent-y so that almost like you feels like you can see like the skin beneath the skin. Does that make sense? Hey, Lamunis. And then we're also going to be finishing up more of just a little bit more of this guy. We filled in a lot of his gaps, but there's a lot more. So we're going to be working on Dragon. We're going to work on Dragon second this time. Friday, we worked on him first, and this time we're going to be working on this guy first. Yeah, Sneaky, how are you? Hold on one second. I'm going to see if I can go over here and copy paste some. Hold on. Because I'm going to make an alert, not an alert, but like a thing in my bot. So like a notice, so that people will see that we're going to be doing whip trips today. Let's do, did we get a new follow? What did I miss? Oh, Enduro Joe just subscribed. Thank you. Oh my gosh. 16 months. So how you missed a month? That's okay. It'll still show that you've been subscribing for, I don't know. Enduro Joe. I just appreciate any month you subscribe. I know like other people care about the streaks, but it doesn't matter to me. And E, there we go. Let's get some hype for Enduro Joe and some mad love. The day is just starting. It is starting, and it's Monday, and I hope that everybody's having a good day so far. I'm going to paste this into there. There, now we've got a new notice. Everybody can post their whips in the Whip Trip Gallery. And we're ready. We're ready to paint. I'm going to center this just a smidge more. There we go. I adjusted the white balance, and look at how well he shows up. Did everybody see that I also finished the, you might get a little snow on stuff, but I finished this guy for Trillion. I'm going to be bringing this to Gen Con. I thought I wrote Bolos on the follower list. Oh, I just write down subscribers now. It's just, it was like too busy to try to write down followers. So this is the skeleton boss from Kingdom Death. Look at the back. Isn't he awesome? Do you guys think I should enter this at Gen Con? Callian! Whoa, almost a crit 20. That is awesome. I like crit 20s. Natural 20. That's what my daughter always said. Oh, she goes, nat 20. So I have some really cool information for you guys. Hold on one second. Before we even start painting, we're going to do a quick look at some photos. I want to show you guys something because this is going to be really cool. You're going to be really excited, okay? The ice base looks really great. Hell yes, enter it. I know, I just hate entering competitions because I just don't like my work getting pulled apart. I'm a big whiny butt. Okay. Let's go look at this thing that I want to show you guys because I'm pretty excited and I hope you will be too. So here we go. Let's look at this. I'm going to click over to, let's see, how do I do this? Here we go. Take a look at this. Can you see that? That is called the Ancient One. It's a bust by Abyssal, or Abyssal. It's an Italian company, and Fausto Palumbo is the owner, and he contacted me, and he wanted to know if maybe we might want to use some of his products for, drum roll, paint along. What do you think? Do you like it? I think it's really cool. Look at the, I'm going to show you the other sides to it because he's holding a big bell. Look at this bell. This is, it's like an anchor, but it's shaped like a bell and it's got kind of like crazy faces on it. Look at this, crazy. Yes, I am here for this model. Now, if you don't like this model, there might be another one that he has that we can do, but I really want to see what you think because there's lots of good skin, lots of like monstrous skin. We've got this kind of like Kraken-y type thing. We've got metal, all kinds of good stuff. And I think we would have a blast painting this. He's really cool. I've never seen anything like this in a bust before. Maybe Cthulhu bust. But anyway, so here's the deal. They're located in Italy, and as you know, in my, that would be the bell. Yeah, the bell would be great in bronzes, or what about like, or maybe the anchor could be done in like a really dark, rusted color. I don't know, I kind of like, yeah, Cat Leon's like, give me. That's right, Cat Leon works for the Coast Guard, so she likes like sea stuff. Good evening, Wicked Bust. You love it? Paint along. Oh yeah, you love paint alongs. Lots of textures. Hey, Fractino. Can you post the Discord? Just type !whip trips. That's all you gotta do. And then you'll get the Discord link is, well, Whip Trips is the one, 30 Studio. Thank you for that subscription. We are doing a paint along. I want to see what you think. I'm going to show you this one more time because this is just so cool. He is called the Ancient One. Now, I know that this is my European slash, you know, UK stream. So I know a lot of you guys already live on the other side of the pond. The group order that we're going to do for this will be, it will be released to us first. So if you live on the other side of the pond already, I'll be giving a link. We're going to order this bust. You'll be able to order directly from him. You'll still have to pay shipping from him, but it'll be in Italy, so it won't be that bad if you live on the other side of the pond. And we'll be giving you a code so that you can get a percentage off. Okay, this is only for my followers. Okay, guys? Listen, it's only for my followers. Now, for everybody who lives in the US and Canada and Mexico, if you want to order through our group order like we did with the Elzbieta bust, then we'll go ahead and we'll compile some emails. I'll start up a thread about, we'll start up a channel on the Discord about it, right? So that you guys we can talk about it. You can give me, you know, your information through Discord. However we want to work it. Oh, sorry about that. Let's do this. There we go. That was the Discord, by the way. So let's see. So this is what we'll do. If you live in the US, Canada, or Mexico, then we'll get on the group order, get emails, right? Just like we did last time for the Elzbieta bust from Colorado. We get a discount to buy the bust, and he's going to send them to me without shipping. So that way, when you pay shipping, you're paying it from the US. I will be shipping out, and I believe last year, or not last year, the last time we did a paint along, the Elzbieta bust was about $10 to send to people in the US. I think it's $15 for Canada and Mexico, but I'm not for sure, but yes. Okay, so that's the thing. It's, It's going to be about $50 US. So add $10 for shipping if you live in the US. Oh my gosh, Sarasaurus Rex. I like that name, Sarasaurus. T-Sarasaurus Rex. Thank you for that follow. I didn't get 30 Studio written down. Let me write that down real quick. 30 Studio. There we go. Give her some hype. Gotta give it. And okay, now let me give you something else to talk about here, because we talked about this before, that my paint-alongs are going to be subscriber only. Okay, so we'll figure out which month that we're going to do the paint-along, and we'll get it all done in 1 month, so that if you can only afford a $4.99 subscription, then you have it in a month, right? Then eventually, so the live paint-along will be subscriber only, but then we'll eventually upload that to YouTube. So you'll still be able to do it even if you don't have a subscription eventually. You'll just have to wait. You won't be able to do it live with me. The nice thing about doing it live is you can ask questions while you're doing it. We can do whip trips. Now that we can do whip trips, paint-alongs have a whole nother level, because each week we can upload our paint-alongs. We'll make our own paint-along gallery, and we'll upload, and people will be able to see each other's stuff as we do this. Doesn't that sound cool? All right, Amberden says, if we're going for that, please get the final decision order code before the end of October. Oh, after Brexit, we in the UK will be hammered by duty handling charges, probably around 20 pounds to the cost. Yeah, don't worry. We're gonna get this right away. Probably this month, actually. We'll get everything started this month. It is, sorry, not July. We'll get it started in August. And yeah, we'll try to get everything all set. Good. Thank you for letting me know about that. The decision, I'm pretty sure that you think they're going to Brexit. 30 Studios up for it. Amberden says, does the subscriber only streams carry over to the VODs? Nope. Once they become, once I upload them to YouTube, anybody on YouTube can watch them. But they are subscriber only while they're still on Twitch. So if you go look at the VODs on Twitch, then they'll be subscriber only. If you go look at them on YouTube, once I upload them, most likely I will not upload them until the whole series is done. And then I can upload them as a whole playlist. So you might have to wait a little bit to get the whole series. Paint in September or October? I think, let's see, we've got August, September, October. It all depends on how quickly we can get the group order together. I don't want to say yet because I don't know how long that's going to take. And also last time it took me a year to get the paint-along going, so I don't want to promise. Paint-along sounds amazing. I'm probably ashamed to share my whips. Ferk, you can just share it with me privately. And if you're a subscriber, I have no problems with that. And then I can help you, Also, if you happen to have a tier 3 subscription, then you also automatically get a half-hour video coaching anyway. So you're welcome to send me pictures, Yeah, it's exciting. I think people are going to dig it. Yeah, this is no shaming. We want to encourage people to paint. We want people to be excited about painting. The last thing we're ever going to do is make you feel bad about your work, And also, everybody started out in the same place, pretty much. Everybody eventually painted as a beginner. Yes, Cat Leanne's really excited. So I do make one promise to you guys, okay? I'm going to make one promise to you. We will do this paint-along before the end of the year, no matter what, okay? So I do make that promise to you guys. You see it? Clip it. That way I can hold myself accountable. Amberden, you're going to be really careful not to pester me every single week. We will get this done by the end of the year, I promise. You can all call me out. That's why I'm making this promise. Am I going to the Julio Cabo Scale 75 course next month? Is it in Texas? I don't think I heard about it. He just did a big US tour. Is the Scale 75 class? I don't know where it is. I have not heard about it. Lamunas says, I still don't know how to paint. I promise to upload mine. See? If Lamunas can do it, then we can all do it. All right, let's work on painting. Why is Shoshie Bot saying you earn a gold star? Is there I wonder if there is I bet there's a raffle or something still that I didn't close down. Huh. That's not good. Let me go real quick and check. Yeah, I bet I didn't close it. Give me a second. Gen Con is so close. Yes, and I'm going to be in the judgment booth, and I will be doing demos, so you can meet me, and I'm happy to take pictures and also get pictures of you guys too, because I want to meet you guys. I want to see what you guys look like. Remember, if you introduce yourself to me, make sure you tell me who you are, because everybody knows who I look like, but I don't necessarily know what you guys look like. Okay? So I'm going to close down. Yeah, I didn't never complete that. It's so funny. All right. Blimped out. What was the promise? The promise was that I would get that paint along. We'll do that paint along before the end of the year. That's my promise. Okay? Lumina says, nope, it does that from time to time. Oh, it just does that? I did have one open though, so I did close it. Just got an announcement from an email that it's, see, I just found out about it. So I had no idea. But I might be, it depends on when it is. But I really like those classes at Scale 75, so I've been going to them since. But this one's Sergio, and I like Sergio, and I might go. But I will always go to Julio Cabos' classes. I love Julio. So, Sovereign, thank you for that raid. Welcome, everybody. We're just about ready to start painting. We're gonna be painting this guy here. There we go. Here, look at that. How are you, Sovereign? Did you have a good stream? I don't think I have seen you stream before, so let me take a peek. Make sure I follow you. I'll have to wait for you to say something in chat, I think. There you are. Short stream, a sleepy one. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look at your thing, make sure I got a follow back for you. Let's see. We were just talking about doing a massive paint along for our. Oh, I am already following you. Okay. Sorry about that. Good. I'm glad. The dates are August 22nd to the 25th. I don't think I can make that because I'm going to ReaperCon at the end of August. Yeah. Yeah, he is terrible and gorgeous. Terribly ugly. Terribly ugh. Yeah, I can't make that, Amberden. I'm going to be in ReaperCon, but it sounds like it's right before ReaperCon. That might be just too much to deal with. We'll see. I'll talk to the guy at Scale 75 and see what he says. I'm going to be getting my fill of mini painting at ReaperCon for sure. Oh, I got the email. I bet I just haven't checked it yet, Amberden. So I'll check it when I get a chance. All right, so let's take a look at this guy. Hold on, let me make sure I've got him on camera. No, I do. Good. It's your nap time. All right, Sovereign, have a good night or good nap. Wish they gave more notice, not a situation where I can just up and go with a month notice. Yeah, well, the thing is they have a big group down there already. And so they're usually able to fill the classes with a lot of locals. So I don't think they're too worried about being able to make it, not last minute notice. Hi, Flyby Jan, how are you? How are you doing? All right. I like how I can pull this close to the, because this guy is so big. So let's paint some horns and some skulls. He's got a lot of them. I've got some colors here. I think I've got all my horns started with like brown. I think mahogany was the color that we used from the Pro Krill line. Let me see if I can find my mahogany. Oh, did I leave it out? No, I did not. We also have dark umber. Here's mahogany. It's a nice dark red that reads as a brown. Rather good. How's the stream going? So far, so good. We were just announcing that we're going to be doing a paint along by from a bus from Abyssal. I'm not sure how they want that said. All right, let's do. I did some of the horns. We're gonna repeat all that on this side and probably on these as well. So we're gonna do a lot of horn and nail painting. Lots of nails, horns. It's got lots of them. Okay, we'll do that until I get bored, and then when I get bored, we'll work on something else. Okay. All right, first thing I need to do, I wanted to paint these teeth because I didn't get a chance to yet. I've got my Red Grass Games palette. Hey, Super Sarah. How are you? Rank. Super Sarah, tell me that you're going to be at one of the conventions sometimes, like either Gen Con or ReaperCon or Adepticon. Tell me when you're going to be at the next one. What I miss? Let's see. Okay. Okay, so let's go and do these little chompers right here. I'm going to take my glasses off so I can see. Nice. And we're going to just paint all of the teethers with this mahogany first. I'm just using kind of thinned out, thin enough that it gives a first good one coat, but not super thick, so I don't lose any detail, because there's actually just not a lot of depth to the teeth. Good. That looks good enough. Alrighty. Now, this is what I'm going to be doing kind of on all of my, here I have this color. Notice when I pick up a color, I just look at the color. I don't look at the brand unless it's like a satin or a flat color. This is going to be flat because it's Reaper. So I'm going to put this on my palette. This is Tan Shadow. It's a good kind of brownish color for the horns. And I want to show you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to make a little 50-50 mix here with my mahogany and my Tan Shadow. So I've got basically a triad right there. Which is better for mini painters, Adepticon or ReaperCon? So that's a good question. I would say ReaperCon is good if you are already a very high level. They don't have a lot of intermediate or basics. I mean, they have a lot of intermediate, but they don't have hardly any basics classes. I'm hoping they change that. Okay. ReaperCon is all levels, I think. I feel like it's not as many super high level classes, which is nice. But it isn't entirely a painting only convention. So there's all kinds of stuff going on that is really fun, revolving around painting. and almost no gaming. There's a little bit of gaming, but it's just so little. Okay. Remember when I have my glasses off to do at Shoshie's Minis? Yeah, exactly. Steve Amitix has got my glasses on. You love Reaper's flesh colors? Well, sometimes you think, you know, it's a flesh color, but you can use it. I'm obviously using it on teeth. I need that middle color right now. Because we're slowly bringing up the volumes of the teeth. That first base coat was just to make sure that everything is nice and dark and covered. But this is the color that we're slowly bringing up each tooth and starting to get the volumes of each tooth. And you're probably thinking, Shoshie, how can such tiny teeth have volumes? But they do, they do. Gotta get them. If only you can organize everything. The planning is insane. Your OCD makes me Your cousin moved to the UK a few years ago and her husband is in the military. It was crazy for her. Yeah. So Super Sarah's got a lot on her plate for right now, so. All right, see that? I just used the lightest tan color now. And we're just bringing up, I'm trying not to let, those are running together a little bit, so I'm gonna try a different tactic. And I'm just kind of tapping color. Try every other tooth so they don't run together. Might actually look cool that way too. So one of you guys had told me that you thought that I should try watching the show Lucifer. I don't remember who it was, but I actually have been watching it and it's pretty fun. Because it's a cop drama, I don't get super into it, but I like the fact that there is a lot of the overarching story. It's more about the overarching story than it is about the cop drama part, which is exactly why I'm continuing to watch it. Okay, there we go. Yes, Lucifer, you've watched it, sneaky. Told everyone to watch it. So I'm in season 2 right now, and I really like what's happening with the Emmanuel, I think that's how I say his name, the brother. And yeah, I just like the characters a lot. They're really not one-dimensional at all, and I like that everybody has storyline, not just Lucifer. All right, this is cork brown. It's lighter than the tan skin. See, look at that. And then we're gonna do the same thing we did here. We're gonna make another mixture of those two together. It's gonna be very subtle. So you can barely see that there's even a difference because those two are pretty much like only one step away from each other. Then I'm gonna take some Thar brown. This is scale 75. Gotta get the schmutz off there. I gotta shake this too. Let's put that. That's got a little green in it. It's a greeny kind of taupey color here. So this has a lot more red in it, and this has a lot more green in it. So what is gonna happen when we mix those two? Oh, okay, so that's not bad. It's more of like a flesh bone kind of color. I like that. And then lastly, we're gonna use some birch, and that's a very ivory style color, and we're gonna put that down at the back here. That'll be the brightest, probably the brightest highlight. We're gonna mix that with my even lighter bit down here. Okay, we've got our little range of colors now. The skull's teeth remind you of painting your daughter's toenails. They're so tiny. Maybe binged it for a whole weekend. What? That's so, I know, schmutz. Yes, dingle, dingle, schlingle, schmutz, schmutz. I love it. I like to make the really good shows last. Otherwise, I get kind of withdrawal, and then I miss watching them. All right. I'm gonna try to make this look like the teeth have like little, I don't know if this is gonna work, but little striations. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. I'll just tap. And we'll just make them. It's looking good though. I think that's fun. How was everybody's weekend? Did anybody do anything cool? Did anybody paint anything cool? Notice that I'm putting the lightest bit on the very front part of the teeth, because if you look at this, so the part of the teeth is curved. So the part that is up here is going to be hit by the most light. So these teeth back here are going to be the darker ones. So I'm not going to highlight those just because they're, you don't highlight every single surface just because it's out in the front. It's out there. So I'm just going to make sure that these parts are much lighter, and then the other teeth will be darker, right? It'll feel more realistic, so we can go darker on these highlights. Okay, I think I'll make a few more really light ones right on the bottom teeth here. Ooh. See? See how that kind of feels like it's more 3D now? Rawr, he's scary. Okay. That was our first part. The rest of him is going to be metal. I like that. And it looks all nice and patinaed already. Let's see. Amberden, finally turned your TV on for the first time in 18-month week. Whew. 18-month week? Oh, and over 18 months. Oh my goodness. Took you ages to get the system working, and you missed the documentary. Aw. Oh no, Amberden. That probably just made you just be like, ugh, what am I even doing? You stewed in your own juices. Yeah, it was supposed to be really hot this weekend. Veronica, okay, Sarah rewatched all Veronica Mars in preparation for the new episodes. Finished the new episodes Saturday, and now you're sad there are no more. You watched while finishing your Beholder. You binge watched shows. Bullis did priming, Dingle Schlingled, finished the second miniature of Stormcast Eternal. So you guys are putting these up in the whip trips, right? I want to see these. Cool is not the word for the UK weather at this moment. Unfortunately, I messed up my right elbow. Oh no. So it hurts like heck. I can barely use it. Oh, that stinks, Amberden. User would exhausted from having the grandkids over. Oh, yeah. I bet is it the whole weekend? And Willow says been watching Weeds. Oh, good. Let me see. Where did my mouse go? There we go. All right, let's look at Sarah. Just post it in the whip gallery. We're gonna do a whip trip, okay? So we'll just wait, okay? Steve, Amy, Texas says, got to walk without my cane around town for the first time. Oh, how did that feel? I bet you were a little bit tired after that, huh? Let's go to work on this little horn. Luna says, I'm not putting any pictures of me stewing in my own juices in the whip gallery. No, don't do that. That's a good idea. Don't. All right, so the first color you can see out of my, because our first color was the mahogany, which is up here. So the next color is going to be the mix of mahogany and the tan skin. And we're just going to, and I've got it relatively thin. This has been soaking up water from the palette. Tired but satisfied. Awesome. That would be very satisfying to be able to walk without your cane. Eyelashes, I saw that, Sarah. That cracked me up that you made a female beholder, or maybe it's not female, but maybe it's, okay, so notice there are little striations on the top of the horn. I'm just gonna leave it all of this color, this tan color, okay? But when I start getting closer to the bottom of the horn, I'm gonna follow the striations and just try to hit the apex, because I want the base of the horn to be brown and stay brown. So the top part, I can kind of blend, and I'm pushing the paint up to the tip of the horn so that it blends nice. Okay, let's flip this so I can bring it down this way, and then when I use the side of the brush, it's catching the apex, and then when I push my brush up this way, see, I need to, if I get too much paint on it, I can adjust. And then flip him again. Okay, so now we're starting to see, this is where he's already got highlights now. We're giving it a second coat, giving it a little bit, and then we're gonna get into the lighter bit. See the next layer. I need to add a little water in there we go, make it a little bit thinner. And now we're gonna go a little bit further up the horn, not as far down. See? We can make some of these striations. Some of the ones that are a little bit more bigger, we can make those a little bit lighter so we can bring those out. See how it's getting lighter and lighter as we go, and if I need to cover up a little bit of there's an area there that I needed to blend a little bit better. Okay. Sorry, give me 1 second, guys. I know you guys are talking to me. I love it when chat is nice and rowdy. It means that you're interested. Oh, yeah, we're going to be doing whip trips. So do exclamation point whip trips, Sarah, and we've got a live image gallery. Yep, exactly. Under work in progress. Even if it's done, it's okay, because we're going to go and talk about everything. Yep. Live image gal. Yep. All right, now I'm going to take this next color. See, we're going further and further down the palette. Getting lighter and lighter. Glasses are off. Things are wet blending a little bit. That's okay. That will help. We want to always be pulling the paint toward the tip of the horn, though, so that way. Whew, I just dropped my brush into my lap. Pulling it toward the tip. That way, when we lift up, that paint gets deposited and it stays smooth. Let's get a little bit, we're getting it even lighter. See, now we're at the very end of the horn. This is a really good technique for GW type of, because I know GW has a lot of figures with horns. Horns and teeth. You can use the same technique for horns and teeth. Okay, so see how that looks? We're not done though. There's more, because notice that there's a big difference between what this looks like and that. And I'll tell you why. Okay. Now I'm just gonna let that dry. I want to let that sit. Take a look at chat. So Amberden says, speaking of triptych, are you guys planning anything? It seems like you've all gone rather quiet after the initial enthusiasm of lunch and the noise marines. So yes, we do have some things planned. Basically, we've been kind of settling down, cleaning our plates right now. So yeah, it has been quiet. But I believe it's after this month, Flick will be done with his backlog. And so will I, because I've gotten quite a lot of, stuff off my shelf of shame. And so we are going to be doing a couple things together. We're going to be doing, I think, an infinity model together. I want to say we're going to be doing a judgment model. So we're going to be doing stuff. Hey, Griftrix, thank you so much. Feel free to lurk. All right, let's look and see. We've got 2 other horns. I want to make sure those are all nice and base coated, because I noticed there was some gold down here that I missed. It got brushed up on stuff. And like this one has paint missing. All right, we're just going to get these horns. Good, and I got to paint that because that got chipped off somehow. I'm going to put a little bit of this dark umber on my palette for my other stuff. So the thing is, Amberden, is that all 4 of us have different approaches, and the only one who is actually none of us are completely full-time streamers. You know, we all have, I have my commission work. Jan, I believe, does, maybe he might be full-time, but I know that Flickster has a day job, and so does Rainer. And so to be able to coordinate all that, it's a little tricky. Plus we had all this backlog stuff that each one of us was doing. All right, ready. We're ready to do the next. There we go. So now that things are a lot more off our plates, we can get together and get some other things going, projects together. Because that was the whole point, is to do some more community stuff with the triptych. Okay. Same thing here. We're going to pull up to the apex of that horn. Okay, and the same thing on this side. The trouble with this model is it's so kind of big. You have to juggle it around to get it to all the angles. Okay, so those 3 horns are painted now. We're just going to go back and do another second coat. That first coat was a little bit transparent. Darling, hello. I love those emotes that you use. All right, now we're mixing the lighter color again. Same thing. Same verse, second as the first. Same, wait, second verse, same as the first. I said that wrong, didn't I? Now, I'm trying to make striations as I'm pulling up. I'm trying. I don't really have a small brush, and so it may not. Try to paint them as thin as possible, because each level, each layer is supposed to get lighter, right? So that means each striation is supposed to get smaller, ideally. Internet keeps going down. Oh no, that's not fun. It's how my frame rates. I've got 0 drop frames, so I'm good. Hopefully everybody else can, hopefully nobody else's internet's going down. All right, next. Did I get this one up here? I think I did. Nope, that was the lightest. See how we're kind of staying on the, so we can pull that all the way down even. Sometimes you got to let things dry, come back to it. I really like this, how that's looking by that horn right there. It's really looking awesome. Notice I'm using the side of my brush to pull up to the end. I could go down, but it's riskier, because when you push down, you're pushing that paint down as well. But you want things to pull up so that things are lighter. See, now I'm using less paint, not going all the way down. The lighter I get, it's looking good. Let's go ahead and, I just noticed I just wiped off one of his front teeth. That's not fun. That's not fun. All right, I'm trying hard not to touch. Trying hard not to touch it, but it's next to impossible. Don't touch it. No touchy. Going into the next part here. Now this horn has like a little chip on it, and so we're going to highlight around that, so it's as if it's got its own little cavity, so that way that's going to stay dark. I don't need to highlight on that side that much, because you can't really see around that way. Just maybe a little bit. All right, that looks pretty good. Now, I'm gonna get out my sepia wash. Let's see if I have some here. Oh, this is Inktense Wood. It's basically a sepia ink. It's got a little bit of yellow in it. It's also plugged. So right about, it is 3:30 right now. Let's talk about when we're gonna do our whip trip. It's 3:30. I think we could do it at 4:30. Does that sound good? 4:30 is right in between. So we've already been streaming an hour. So we'll do our whip trip, and then we'll do more of this dragon. How's that sound? Maybe we'll even get to priming the dragon a little bit. I just noticed how filthy this thing is covered in ink. By the way, if you're going to be at ReaperCon, they have these at ReaperCon for sale, and they're awesome. I love them. I put glitter nail polish on mine. You're gonna go get food and coffee. This is what they normally look like. Oh, he's got blue paint on him. I like the silver, I like the glitter nail polish myself. All right, that's all set. You don't burn down your house, Amberton. That would not be good. All right, let's see what happens when we brush this Inktense wood a little bit onto our awesome, so again, pull it down. We're pulling it down into the crevices. Notice how that, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but it actually pops out that color. It kind of makes it feel like it's homogeneous. There we go. And I'm going to do the same thing to this part. And then this part too. Same thing. I don't think I got that one up as high with my lights. All right. Looking good. Looking yellowy. Gotta let that dry. Okay. I'm gonna just put a little bit of this Inktense. I just want to see what happens. Put it on the sides of my little teeth. A little bit. Yeah, I actually like that. All right, that is drying, I think. Get this bit right there. Now, on this I did the same thing on these, and they look really nice. So now, we're gonna take this lighter color again. Got our light, and we're gonna hit those striations one more time. Make sure to get it the lightest at the top. We might need to do more than one coat. See, now we got a little bit more contrast. See? I just feel like it looks like it's like worn bone now. There's something about the yellowing and the aging of it that makes it look real. See that? Did I think those inks? Oh, did I thin those inks? I did. I dragged it up a little bit. I had water in my brush already, and I dragged it up, and I did thin it just a little bit. How do I keep it from being glossy? I want it a little glossy toward the end, so it's going to be a little bit. On these, I might have used this, a different ink. Let me see. Did I? I don't even see it now. Oh, here it is. I might have used this, which might be a different formulation, but this is an ink also. So yeah, I would just say like I thinned it a little bit, but it is a skosh glossy, but that's okay because we're putting the flat color up here, and that's what's giving us some contrast, glossy versus matte. Like that. What do you think of that horn? It looks like a horn, right? Aw, Steve Ama, Texas. Mad love. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Bits really do help the stream. Now you're on the boss board too. All right, I'm gonna take a second. We're gonna take a quick drink break. If you wanna get up and stretch, this is a good time. Take a potty break. Let's do cat stretch. Exclamation point cat stretch. All right, get up, stretch. Should do it every hour, at least every hour, right? Hi, Jacob Jansen. How are you? We're just taking a little stretch break. Since it's been an hour, I'm going to go ahead and talk about that paint along one more time. Jacob, you may have missed it. Yeah, take a stretch break, guys. But we're going to be doing a paint along, and we're probably going to be doing it with this awesome bust that is by Abyssal. I'm going to show it. I'm going to show it one more time on stream. If you live in the U.S., you'll be able to do a group order with me and save quite a bit on shipping. And we'll also have a discount. He did say that if we manage to order 30 busts on the group order, he'll give us an additional discount. So we'll see. Last time we only got about 20, but that's still a lot. You're in? Yeah, we're going to be doing a paint along. Subscribers are going to be able to do this. Teviston's in. Yeah, it's a very cool model, isn't it? It's only going to be $50 plus $10 for shipping. So that's a really good price. It's a good, it's already got a discount on it. So, yeah, Teviston, how are you? Awesome, Amberden's in. So Amberden, we're going to try to get this ordered for our UK people and everything, so you don't have to worry about Brexit. We'll make sure of it. Man, I feel so bad for you guys, and we're really hope that this doesn't hurt I know it will, but I think a lot of the trade stuff that's going on right now is hurting the hobby community in many ways. So, all right, let's see. Let's go back. I'm going to hide that. Super Sarah, did you miss it? We're going to do a paint along. Oh, also, all mods and VIPs will have access to the videos as well. Because I always allow my mods and my VIPs access to the videos. Okay? It'll be interesting because you have no idea how to paint that bus. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna have to paint one. This is what I did last time. This is why it took me a little longer. I painted one all by myself to figure it out and work it out how to teach it. And then we painted it on stream. So we gave away a painted one. We painted one on stream. I think we gave that one away as well. I think. And then we gave away an unpainted one as well. Yeah, don't worry. That's what paint-alongs are for. We teach you. We guide you. All right. It is, let's see. Let's go back to the overhead. Your VIP badge is gone. It's because you are now a mod, and I can only give out one or the other. Can't give out both. So, if you're a mod, you're basically already a VIP. Yeah, Bulos won. You won the second painted one, I believe. The first one, I don't remember who it went to, but it was a while ago. Sarah, I mean, to ship to me will be like someone in the U.S. shipping to someone in California when I'm in England. Just takes a little. So if everyone, wait. Wait a minute. To ship to me will be like shipping in the U.S. to someone in California when I'm in England. Just takes a little. So if anyone will be in that area near me, may have shipping workaround. Okay. I'm just gonna. I usually, last time I sent everything priority, and I just made sure everything fit in the priority box. So I will talk to Fausto and make sure that the model is small enough to be able to go priority. If it is, it'll be like $10 each. So we'll figure it out. All right, so that is looking good. And let's do, we need one more color. This is nacre. I don't know if it's like a cold, I don't know if that's gonna work with this. No, I want more of an ivory. How about this one? Bright ivory and ivory. There we go, we'll use ivory. She looks awesome, but makes the things you've painted look terrible. Don't worry about that, Bolos. Doesn't have to doesn't have to compare. It can just be a piece of art on itself. All right, I need my blush. Here we go. See how this is much lighter, so we can. What in the heck? There's some kind of cat hair piece of chunk. You can always send her to me. Yeah, everybody's like, send her to me. That's okay. All right, I'm going to take this. This is the ivory. This is the lightest color. I don't want to put a lot of this. I just want a little bit. Because I'm not trying to draw your eye up to this, and very, very little, very small amount. And this is where I'm making the striations count a little bit more. Oopsie, I got too much. Did you see how I just wicked that away with my finger real quick? Okay. That is the best. That's the best horn. Let me do these. Here we go. Just a little bit. Try to keep everything kind of similar. All right, let's go back to these horns. Oh, actually I want to hit these teeth with this ivory. Just the front. Oh, I love that. That looks crazy with those teeth and that metal. That's what almost makes it look like it's horrifying when you mix the organic with the inorganic. That's where the horror comes in. Hi, Ty Love. How's it going? Lumina, she has a curse. Wow, you love the look of this pieces. Thank you. He's looking gruesome, isn't he? I'm still not quite sure what I'm going to do about this, because that's his innards, that he's holding his own innards, and they're nasty. And it's got tube worms or tapeworms. I think these are tapeworms, giant ones. Oh, I didn't even think about it. Hi, Echo Chill. Moin, moin. All right, now let's go back to this mid kind of ivory color. I'm gonna hit these. I gotta flip this all the way upside down to get this. Get a little bit more of this lighter color. Oop. Kind of wish I had a smaller brush for the smaller horn, but that's all right. I'm just going to try to paint a little bit less heavy-handed, so that way maybe the striations will be a thinner. Okay. Get the lighter. Oop. See, I blurped it. That's looking good. All right. I think I'm gonna get that last little horn, some ivory right there. Those look good. The trouble with something like this that is so large is that you feel like you're you're kind of lost in it. Let's do these horns. We've got most of those done, but we don't really have this side done as much. So I'm going to do the same kinds of things. A dire lamprey? It does, doesn't it? Maybe that's what it is, a dire lamprey. You just made a huge mistake. Watch the trailer for the new movie about Mr. Rogers. Oh, did you cry? Mr. Rogers is going to be a crying movie. I think there was a documentary with him in it, and I think even that was a crying movie. Yeah, what was it? There was a movie that just came out about a dog that kept reincarnating and like going to, you know, this one girl, and I could not get through that trailer at all without crying. Every single time, that trailer. I still need to see that movie too. Okay, so notice where I'm putting my highlights. Just on the ridges that are the biggest, and then on the tips. Okay? I'm not worrying about the entire horn as much. Just where light is going to hit it. Make it interesting. Yay! Runner 013, thank you for the follow. Dingle Schlingle, that's not very nice. There are 3 dog movies. This is the one, 3 dog movies where they reincarnate. It's the one that just came out. Anastasia says he looks voluptuous. Yes, he's thick. He is quite. Sometimes you watch things you know because you know you. Yes. All right, where was I? Over here. We've got this kind of going around the edge there. There's little spots in these horns where there's like a little crack, and I'm highlighting it near there just to kind of emphasize the crack. And at this point, I don't need to worry about highlighting it too much, because I remember I can always kill it a little bit with that wash. Did anybody see that they're coming out with a live-action version of Cats? I love that musical, but I don't know about the live-action version. That's dubious, in my opinion. We'll see what happens. They're using a lot of CGI so they can have this star-studded cast. Here we go. Because there's no way that a lot of those stars would be able to do the dancing that's required in the musical Cats. So they're I just think that's kind of cheesy. I don't know how I feel about that. All right. Oh, this is hard. This is heavy. This is like a 5-pound mini. When you're working with a mini like this size, don't give yourself carpal tunnel from holding it. Take breaks. Ha. Isn't the musical of course is live, but there's actual dancers. But they're making a live action movie out of it, which is weird. I mean, I think it'll be cool, but it was really one of my favorites, so I'm gonna be a little pickier. Right. So there's another, see where it's almost like somebody cut him in the horns right there. I'm just gonna hit that and all of the back here. So, give me 1 second. You saw the trailer and honestly didn't think it. I don't know. I don't think it'll be bad. I'm waiting to see. We'll see. How are you, useless wizard? Is she gonna be jacked up? You've never seen? Oh, you gotta see. It's such. So I've seen Cats twice in the theater when it was really big back in the 80s. I think it was still on Broadway. It was one of the longest running Broadway shows, wasn't it? All right, I'm not doing a ton of highlighting back here because a lot of that is not gonna get a lot of light, so, but we want the weathering aspect of it. We want it to look cool like that. And so far it doesn't look cool like that. See, boom, boom, boom. You're doing great. You just at your lunch break. Well, thanks for stopping by. Sarah. All right. What was next? Next step was the next color down, wasn't it? All right. Glasses are off again. This time I'm looking at the highest points, the parts that are the most light, right? Gonna get right here by that little part that is, there we go, worn, weathered. Now, what the wash does is it blends it all together so it doesn't look like brush marks, right? It makes it look like it's all one piece, which is exactly what I want. Flip it, flip it. Get these. There are some little ropes. I don't know why he has little ropes around his horns. Maybe it's like a bonsai for his head. I don't know. But it doesn't make sense. Maybe that's an unclean one thing, is to have ropes. Does anybody know? All right, we're getting that lighter bit coming. It's looking good. Keep going to the lightest. See that? Pop. Just that little bit of ivory on top. Try not to, there we go. All right, so I want you to look at the difference between these two. See how this looks kind of chalky and kind of, I don't know, there's something that's off about it, right? Watch what happens when we use the ink on there again. Cats with explosions. Also, the special effects people had something really, really wrong with their heads to do this, to this kind of CGI. Yeah, it's bad. Oh no. Whatever they do with cats, musical with special effect is a huge no-no. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen a musical with special effects. I think Uncanny Valley is what's gonna, I think that what Super Sarah is talking about is what is gonna happen. It's the Uncanny Valley is gonna get triggered. Good morning, Joanne. Maybe someone tried to lasso him and he obviously died in the process. Yeah, that's possible. All right, watch. We're gonna put the ink on now. We're gonna put it all over the horn. Where the, yep, this is gonna, and I don't really thin it. I put water in my, I guess it sort of thins it. I put water in my brush and then I bring up the ink till it looks like the right consistency. And then if I put it on and it's too thick, then I'll go ahead and put water on my brush again to thin it back out, right? All right, so that does something to the paint. It kind of just blurs it, blends it all together. It makes your eye. Love it. On the back, we didn't need as many high highlights, but we will put more on after the fact. Okay, you guys see it? He's so heavy. I didn't get very many highlights done in the back of this guy at all. All right, that has to dry. That will dry pretty quickly. It's already drying on the front pretty quickly. Don't you wear your hair ties and clips and earrings? Well, how did he? Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like kind of like a bonsai for his horns, you know, to be fancy. Exactly. All right, now we're going with these last 3 ivories. And I'm trying to I just noticed that there is some, on this side, there is some burgundy put back in. So I'll have to show you what I did to get that effect. Now let's get the ivory right here. Boom, boom. There we go. See, that's nice and bright. Let's go back here. Don't want to bring it up too quickly. See? Looks good. I'm satisfied with that so far. Okay, but I do feel like I can go back and put a little bit of this burgundy. It's got that little bit of red tone. I'm just going to put that just in some spots. And just glaze it over. And what glaze is just thinned out. It's thinned out. And that's really gonna pull it really together. Okay, that looks good. Let's see, I think I need to do a little bit of that over here as well, remember? Just a smidge. Okay, what should we paint next? Does anybody want to vote? Does anybody want to keep doing horns, or should we switch to the dragon, or should we? What is the time to do the whip trip yet? It is 3:50. We have until 4:30. Looks so good. You wish you could blend that well. It's just a lot of practice. It is. And using the brush control and having using the side of the brush and stuff. Dragon, you're leaving in 20 minutes? Okay, shall we do the whip trip now? So you have no vote. Well, let me finish these horns because I'm still not done with these horns. I'm gonna get at least this side started, because it looks wonky right now. Ah. There we go. A little bit more. I'm trying to paint fast for you guys too, so we can get to the rest. Okay. I got something in my eye. There we go. I love the colors on his skin. Thank you. I'm really trying to bring that more and more like pastel and kind of crepey, you know. See how I've got a lot of light bits all around here. The trick is that when you're painting with light colors, you don't want anything to look chalky, so I have to do it. It's kind of a slow technique where you use a mixing medium and stuff. You're gonna have a Shoshie Teaches compilation soon? Yes. Oh, that's awesome. You're gonna have to send that to me, Ty. That's awesome. It looks luminous. Yes, and that's again, that's the stuff, the mixing medium that I use to give each layers, right? All right, now, so we did a really good demonstration on how to paint horns. Let's go with that final ivory. 1 second here. Just on the very ends of things. There we go. Okay, same thing on this side. Oh, I feel like this side didn't get as much love, so it's looking weird. Thank God it's on the back. A little bit more ivory. There we go. That's what it needed. Need that pop. It was just kind of dull. Ah, see, now that's too much. It's looking good. What do you think? Yes? Yes? No? Maybe? Okay. Alrighty. Let's do some of these little ropes because they're real similar in how you paint them. We're gonna start out with the dark. Actually, where's my black? No, I took that back. We're gonna use a little deep blue mixed with the. Let's see if I can get this on my palette first. There we go. Deep blue plus mahogany. It will give us this crazy gray color. Watch. It will give us this dark color that's almost like black, but it's not black. It's like a dark, dark, dark gray. Okay, so we've got this dark, neutrally gray color, which is awesome. And I'm going to paint these ropes this color as neatly as possible. There's small little ropes all over him. Let's see this part too. Okay. Yeah, like all of this is also I noticed that I didn't stay in the lines. It didn't stick. I kind of went over the edges. That's okay, because I'm going to put some wash and hide it. I'll be able to hide it. Love me some strong tone wash. Let's try a little burgundy right there. It'll clash nice. Not clash, but it'll contrast nice. There we go. Same thing on this side. There, looking good. And flip it. Oh, see, so heavy. I need to slow down a little bit because I'm getting a little bit on the messy side. That usually means that I'm boring myself, and that usually means I need to slow down a little bit. Sometimes you just want to blast that with a little bit of airbrush so you can just hide it in the dark, right? You can actually do that. It doesn't all need to be visible. Time to shut everything down. You have a great day too, Sarah. So let's see. Let's keep going. We're gonna keep working until we're gonna do our whip trip at. Hold on, I just found something I gotta cut off. What is this? Piece of junk. Piece of. There we go. So you get all these little ropes. There's so many of them. See, and that makes a big difference having those painted because they were the same color as the skin before. And now even with just a little bit of paint on them, they look kind of cool now. All right. There's some little bones and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and they probably need to be more brown than. There we go. All right. See, did anything dry? Yes, it did. See this part that we had up here? We can go in here with that sort of bone color again. And I know this sounds crazy, but this is what I do. I paint each one of these little bitty and highlight each one. See that? Isn't that nuts? But it looks so good when it's all done. I'm going to paint this skull with the same color because it is about skull color-ish. Now, did you know that I was going to paint every single little thread? It's crazy. And I definitely don't always have the patience for that kind of thing. But I am going to be entering this at ReaperCon. I'm going to try to anyway. So when you're going to enter in a competition, you just have to take it next level. Right? These skulls kind of crack me up. They don't look like human skulls. They're kind of squashed. And all right, think about this. This is the scale. If that's a human skull and that's how big he is, that's crazy, isn't it? Kind of crazy. Let's do this one over here. There's always so many skulls and things in GW. This guy this would fit really well for a unclean one, great unclean one. Okay. Now, this time I'm making my highlight brighter, but a tiny bit smaller on these robes. There we go. Probably want to do a different color too. These are little bones. I just noticed there's a whole ton of little detail-y bones over here. And I'm trying to figure out how those are going to get into the skin. Okay, there. It's got a whole bunch of them. All right, let me check chat. Right as you sit down, the dentist calls. Oh, looks like you're not leaving. Good, you can stay for the whip trip. That's awesome. Time to switch model. You heard the word dragon. All right, are we ready? Let me do this. I think we're good. We're in a good place to switch now. I think he's looking really good though, huh? All right. Why don't we start our whip trips now? It's 4 o'clock. And I will get things ready. Hold on, because I got to open up, basically, let's see, who is, we'll figure out where today is. Ooh, let's see. Saturday. Today is Monday. Got to go all the way down here. Saturday. Okay, today. All right. 666JS got a nice little drawing in there. Let's see. Oh wait, that was from, oh, okay. Here's Super Sarah. This is your beholder. Open original. Let me close some of this other stuff here. If I've got too many windows open, then it might start. Here we go. All right, Super Sarah's beholder is really awesome and it's so much personality because she put all eyelashes on it. All right. All right, one more thing. Let's see if there's any other views. That's it. Okay, and then 30 Studio. Oh my gosh, is working on a dragon. No wonder you want to see the dragon. That's fantastic. We're going to look at this dragon. You got to tell us where this is from because I don't recognize this model. I feel like you showed it to me when you were going to start it, but I don't think I've seen it since. Whoa, and Bolos is painting the great Geralt from the Witcher bust. That's awesome. Okay. What? What was that? Is that a spider in your studio? Oh my goodness. That is amazing. I will not post the spider this time because I don't want to trigger anybody with arachnophobia. All right, or open original. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm just opening up. Oh my gosh, you did such a good job on that wood crossbow. Holy cow. Oops. There we go. All right, we got a few things in the whip gallery. If you have things, go put exclamation point whip trips if you want to take part in this. All right. He was on your water pot. How did you get it out? I don't know if I could handle a spider that big in my house. I'd be like, hell no. Belos lives in Australia, and they have these crazy huntsman spiders that just don't even care. They'll just come in your house and hang out. All right. So let's do, hi, Green Gobbo. Let's do exclamation point whip trips. I'm going to give everybody a chance to put a few more things in the gallery. Whip trips. I need like a whip trips jingle. Wait, I did it wrong. It's whip trips. There we go. All right, upload your whips to the Triptych Live Gallery channel in our Discord, and to have your work shown for critic CNC, which is comments and criticism. So if you just want comments, let me know. Kill the spider. I just take them outside. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? We're ready. Okay, let's go back to Super Sarah's Beholder. All right, I'm going to show you guys. Here she is. Look at this. Awesome. Let's go ahead and look at that up close here. I'm going to see. Can you guys see my cursor? So I don't know if you can see this, but there is a little bit of blue in the stalks, which I think is a really nice touch because it ties in the eyeballs to the head. And look at this eye. She's got some gloss medium on it to make it look like it's wet. You could probably do that with the gums if you haven't already. Maybe it looks like it's already kind of satin. That looks awesome. And so this is, okay, so I see that it's busting through the floor. Oh, I get it. It is just busted up through the floor. That is fantastic. Are you going to turn, I wish I could see you do this as a diorama with somebody like being shocked and being like, ah, she's like, darlings. Look at that face. Darlings, I'm going to eat your brain. The base is really fun. Tell me how you did that. This is 30 says, I want all the feedback I can get. I never painted a dragon. Ah. A lot of people like the eyelashes. They are, Ard coat was mixed with your gum paint. Okay. Oh, with your gum. Good, good, good. So you do have the glossy gums. Use Bondic on the eyes for the lens to make them more domed. That's awesome. So the only thing about Bondic is that it does come out a little bit yellow sometimes. There's other kinds. Let me look at that. Yes, I see how you mean. It does look more domed. That came out really fun. All right, let me zoom back out. It just looks so happy. I've never seen, he doesn't look scary at all. It just looks like, surprise, darlings. He's like, surprise, bitch. I never say that. Do you remember that meme that was going around Tumblr for a long time? All right, let's see. Ty says, I see these amazingly painted things, and you're like, whoa, that's too awesome. Hi, oh, Green Gobbo. So Green Gobbo is Fausto Palumbo, and he's the one who we're going to be ordering the ancient one from, the Kraken bust. So everybody's really excited, Fausto, but the only thing is we need to get it ordered relatively soon because in October, Brexit's going to happen. That's going to make it very expensive for anybody in the UK trying to order. And we have at least 3 people in chat here who are from the UK that want to order. At least. Super Sarah says, just layers of dried Ard Coat gloss to make it more domed. No Bondic. Oh, good. Yeah, I didn't want the yelling. Yeah. But wood and glue for the base. Okay. Use Bondic red for a conjunctivitis effect. Yes. Its main color is based around the Tiffany blue you made. Yes, now you've got that huge bottle of Tiffany blue. Green Gobble says, yes, I just need to send the master, by the way. Okay, that's awesome. Cat Leon's like, yes, 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 give me, please. Cat Leon really loves the bus, Green Gobbo. Yeah, a lot of people in this channel are very excited. They're like, I'm in, I'm in, I'm in. Oh, what'd I miss? Mikolas just subscribed. Thank you so much. Mad love. Let's give some hype to Mikolas. Let's write down his name. We're writing down subscribers. I hope you're having a great day. For 8 months. Thank you so much for subscribing, Mikolas. There we go. Give some hype. Yeah, there we go. Gabo says, so super glad to read it. I'm sure there will be lots of amazing versions. Well, so we're currently doing what we call whip trips, which are work in progress, comments and criticism on my stream. And what's really cool is I was not able to ever do that in the past. For my last paint along. And so what's really cool about this paint along that's going to be coming up is we'll be able to do whips while we're doing the paint along. So each stream people can throw up what they've been working on over the week. So that's exciting. I think this will be the most successful paint along that we'll have done. It'll be great. Yay! All right, let's go look at some more whips. Let's go check. All right, let's see here. All right, we got, this is Super Sarah's. This is another angle. This is the back. I just look at this. I love the little bits of teal that she's got in the stalks, because I feel like when you do that, it makes the whole piece kind of go together. It makes it look, you know, homogeneous. Did we have a little bit of teal? No teal in the spikes, but it looks really good. I think the stalks are my favorite part. Let's look at this. This is the base. She's got it's exploding up. That's good. All right, this is 30 Studios Dragon. It's looking amazing. The blending is insane. Look at this blending. This is wet blending, right? 30? Tell me that's wet blending. Because these are really, really nice. And I love how you've got the focus on the eye here, because it's all like dark, 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 dark. And then we've got this really nice light eye. And then she is, I think you are wet blending. It looks like it's, I can't tell exactly, but then we've got, so this is, it's like a black, I think it's black. So we've got kind of a cold black next to the warm reds and the warm oranges. And it's just giving us loads of contrast. Beautiful. Lady B says, she's so fine, she blew my mind. Shoshie, oh, thank you. Mostly wet blends. Wet blends are a great way to get something that's large done fast. So with my big dragon that I'm going to be doing a little bit of wet blending with him because of that. All right, let's see what else. We got another angle. Look at this. Fantastic. And I can see you're sub-assembling parts of him. Some of like the wings are off. And then, so that way you can get down into the crevices and stuff. Now, are you priming? Is this primed already? I can't tell. Or are you just painting right on the resin? It's looking awesome. 30 Studio, I'm a big fan of her work. You gotta follow her. Follow her on Instagram. Let's see. Okay, so this is Bolos, and he's painting a bust, and it looks to be, I can't guess the scale yet. It looks like a pretty big bust. This is the Witcher bust. Oh, there he is. Look at that. So Bulos, the thing I'm noticing right away is all of your leather is the same. Like the same everywhere. And so maybe eventually you'll want to go under things and shade. And like here I would shade, because this belt is under this belt. So this belt might have a little bit of a, might be a little bit lighter than this belt, right? And then under his hair, it'll be darker. So, you know, again, underneath this part of his chest piece, that might be slightly darker. And you can do that with washes and glazes. That's looking good. And this is the face. Got some scarring going on. That's good. That's hard to do too. They look almost more like a fresh wound. Let me look. Yeah, that's looking nice. I like the little bits of highlights that you got on there. That makes a difference. Now, are you trying to have his eyes glowing? Because I do see a little bit of yellow on his lower lid, and I don't know if that's on purpose or not. And so if it is on purpose, you might want to bring that down a little bit lower even, because right now it almost looks like a mistake, like you weren't supposed to have that there. It's looking good too. And then this is the crossbow that he's working on. Again, it's the same color as all the leathers, so maybe, oh, but the metals look fantastic. Those look really good. I think that is a pretty big bust, right? Very cool. Yes, it is very cool. And it is primed. Studio 30 said it is primed. No. This is a whip gallery, Lady B. We're doing whip trips. You can do, see, we just posted the link. Val Thornellian posted it. Is anybody else getting an error on the invite? Uh-oh. Let me try copying and pasting the invite on my own. Edit invite link. Oh, maybe it got expired. Let's do never. Generate link. Copy. Okay, try this link. Is it gonna let me? There. And I'll switch that in the bot. Let me go switch it. It's a 3rd scale, so that is huge. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna close that for a second, and then I can fix the bot so that the link hopefully will work. Let's see, under commands, whip trips. All right, bear with me while I fix this. There we go. We'll just change that Discord link so that it never expires. And we'll paste that. There we go. All right, let's try that. See if that works. Do exclamation point whip trips, and then test that link for me. Tell me if that works better for you. Hey, Mr. Finley, Mr. Finley wanted to have a coaching, and we did that, and that was really fun. There we go. So let's try that link. It should work now. Oh, it worked for me. You got to continue to the Discord. Okay, I think I see why. So yeah, you got to have so continue to the Discord. Let's see if it works then. Sorry, guys. Yep, it looks like it is working now. Good. Okay, so we've got Dingle Schlingle, we've got Dingle Schlingle and Mikolas. Let me go ahead and close some of these, and we'll look at some more here. Dingle Schlingle, that's looking really nice. Okay, let's open that one, and then we'll open... Ooh, Mikolas, just getting started. It looks like an orc. All right, first we'll look at it looks like a Age of Sigmar model from Dingle Schlingle. Check this out. Do you want to tell us anything about it? Looks like he's got a griffin, maybe? I don't really know as much about Age of Sigmar as most people. But I like this. Look at all that blood in the mouth. He just took a total chunk out of somebody. We got blood on the sword, too. They've been fighting. It looks nice. The colors are really pretty. And I like this blend right here. I would like to see that on the tail as well, and maybe even on the feet. I think that would look pretty cool and make it that kind of pastel look would look kind of cool on the feet. Just blend it up to about here, maybe. Okay. Yeah, good job. You still getting an error? Oh, man. Is anybody else getting an error? I wasn't getting one. Do exclamation point triptych and join the Discord, and then go to live image gallery manually and see if that helps. Maybe you're not a member of the Discord? I think you are. I'm pretty sure you are. Bullo said the sculptor Lee Blair told you it's... Oh, this is about... Bullo says it's about 3rd scale. He didn't build it with the scale in mind, but it estimates it's at 1/3. He just finished full body sculpt of Siri, which is over 1 meter tall. Ooh, that's big. All right, Dingle Schlingle says it's a Dracothian guard, and it's the 2nd model he painted. Tried to wet blend. I think you're on the right track. I know you said that it doesn't work so well, but I think I like it. I think it just needs practice. Let me go back, because this is where you wet blended on the neck, and I really like it. I think what I would do next time on your next model is do the dragon first, do the skin of the dragon first, do all your wet blending till you get it how you want it, and then you can do all your armor and everything over the top. But this is my favorite part, is that the wet blending that you did. I think you just need to do more of it. Do more practice. All right, let's look at, this is, oh, I forgot. Hold on. Oops. Ha. You can tell that I'm not used to whip trips. So this one is, who is this one? Mikolas. You just started him last night. All right, let's go look at him. He's got 4, I like how he's got four images in one. Nice coloring on the skin. And he's got some brown pants. Got a different color brown. It's looking good. You're gonna put some wash, maybe some wash on the legs and maybe on this chain, especially to separate, because you'll want to have like maybe some Army Painter strong tone or something to separate the skin from the chain. It's looking good. I think it's gonna be, what game is that for? Is it a Bones Mini? I see a little mold line, but I can't tell if it's a metal. Oh no, it's a metal mini, because there's the metal of his feet. Oh no, wait, you painted that metal. I can't tell. That's that's funny. Post the back, Dingle Schlingle. That's totally fine. Oh, he's from a Wiz Kids pack. Let me look at it. Let me look at it again. It's really nice. Wiz Kids, for those of you guys who don't know, comes already primed. So all you have to do is maybe clean off a little mold line and then start painting them. And they're really simple, and they're really great for D&D. Is that what you're going to use them for? I like that. He's got a knife. That's not a knife. Sorry, Bullos, I couldn't help it. All right. Just change the axe to a sword. I like the sword better. I think he looks threatening. All right. We're waiting for Dingle Schlingle to get that last bit. Oh, here's the back. Oh, wait, we got some more. Crispy. Crispy, you've got 3 models. Oh, let's take a look. Let's look at Dinkle's, the back of the model here real quick. All right, let's take a peek. Guys, see that? Now let's look close. Yeah, see, I'm still loving that light color on the neck. I think it would look really good wet blended up on up into the legs too. And okay, so do not even tell me that you don't think the wet blending worked, because it looks fantastic on this cloak. This is really nice and really smooth. I'm glad you showed me the back, because I think that came out really well. Good job. That definitely, is that wet blended? It looks like it is. Okay. Yeah, the accent. Oh, I nailed the accent? My Australian accent. Okay, so now we're going to look at the ones from Crispy 10. Got some D&D minis, it looks like. Maybe some Reaper minis. Wow, Crispy. I'm happy with these. Look at these. Hold on. Everybody's going to love these. Okay, open that one. All right, hold on. One more. Thank you for posting these. Be as mean as necessary. Okay, well, I will tell you right now, Shoshie is never mean, because I'm a teacher, and there's no point to being mean, because if you're going to alienate your students. All right, let's take a look at Crispy 10. This is one of the first ones. I'm gonna save the best for last, because I really like the knight that he painted the best. Oh, this is Valthorn? Yay, I'm glad you were able to post. Okay, Valthorn Ilian. You already know that I'm not mean. Okay, so let's look at her. Look at the eyes. So one thing I noticed right away is the beautiful highlights on the metals that he's got. It looks like metal. And it kind of looks like Belle from, doesn't she look like Belle from Beauty and the Beast with herbs? She's like a gatherer. So the only thing I could tell you about this that maybe would help you is on eyes. I would have maybe taken her eyes maybe off to the side a little bit more, so that, because they kind of almost look like cat eyes. One of the things I can show you guys, let me show you right now real quick. Hold on. Okay, check this out. So when I paint an eye, let's see, I've got an eye right here, right? And I've got my white started. Pretend this is a black oval that I started, and I put my white oval on the inside. Ooh, we got to start music up again. There we go. I need a little bit longer of a loop, because now we have a 3-hour stream. All right, I've got my white eye here. A lot of people will do this and then, right? So if you paint your eyes on first, one of the things you can do is you can kind of paint, watch, you can kind of paint your eye in, paint it messy on the outside, just basically making kind of almost like a stripe down, right? Now, once that is dry, I can go in with my flesh color and I get a rounder eye. Do you see that? That will give you, and you will have much less of a chance of having kind of cat eyes. Another thing you can do is just paint the eyes off to the side. Sometimes you get a little bit, you know, here. You get the idea? But with such tiny eyes, I find that first method works really well. But she does look really nice. Now let's look at the other ones that he's got up, because he's got some really amazing amazing pieces. Let's see here. Hold on a second. Was that a fluke getting? No, it wasn't. Well, I mean, it was a fluke because I just happened to have that already on my palette. But it really made a good example, didn't it? Definitely try that first method. Eyes are hard. Eyes are hard. Shoot for derpy and you'll never fail. No, no. Shoot for good. You could shoot for derpy, but then you'll have derpy. All right, let's take a look at the next one. I'll go back here. We've got this. Oh, cool. This looks like a Inquisitor type character. This, I am loving this non-metallic metal blade. It looks fantastic. Everything else is a little blurry. It's really hard for me to see, but I can tell that everything is nice and clean. Looks really well shaded. Again, we got the nice, your metals are fantastic. So I can't say much about this because of the blur, but that's okay. I don't enjoy photography either. All right, look at this. This blade is awesome. And I'm loving all these little highlights. They look really nice. And this, look at Steve, he's got a shadow here. The colors, the red and the green, they all look so nice together. I can't quite tell what's in his hand, but everything looks good. He looks like he might be a vampire because he's got red eyes. But see how you did it off to the side on this one? And it's so much more successful. It actually looks like he's got rounded eyes. And then he's got highlights in the hair. This is my favorite piece that you did. I love the highlights on everything. Very, very nice. Cool. So that's, let's see. I don't think we have any more whip trips. Derpy eyes give the model personality and hides any other flaws because people will looking at the eyes. That is true. Would you believe you got that third in the shop contest? I absolutely do believe that. I can see why it won because you did a nice job on it. Good. I'm excited to see. I'm really enjoying your guys' whip trips. Yeah, the sword was very nice. It's still, swords are really hard for me even now. I don't enjoy painting swords and I don't have a lot of experience painting swords. Hold on, check this out. I have a sword right here in front of me and I had to copy this from somebody else's sword. If I have somebody else to copy, I can do a good job, but I can't just do it on my own. Look at this. So this is Eldrad, old school Eldrad. And I'm telling you, this sword, first of all, it's like thick as a pancake. And then it's supposed to look like a sharp sword. But those blends, I struggle. You added one more? Dingo, I'll go check. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, we're gonna look at one more. Hold on. Now I have to go back to the Discord. There we go. Ooh, cool. This was your first model. Yes, I remember this. I remember you painting, I remember the first whip that you did of this. Okay, let's take a peek real quick. This is gonna be the last one though, guys. No adding any more. Okay, this is Dingle Slinkles. I can't remember what these are called, but little phantom ghosty guys. It's like almost looks like a Skeksis. Very cool. See, and this is already way better. Or sorry, already your lion guy is better than this one. So each model you're getting better. And I'd like to see after you've painted, I'd say after you've painted 10 models, I want you to paint another one like this and see how much better it is. You'll be amazed. Keep this model. If this is your first model ever, I want you to set this aside. And from here on out, you don't compare yourself to anybody else, okay? You only compare yourself to that first model. And if it's better than the first model, I want you to be happy, okay? Every time you look how far you've come, you keep that first model. Night haunts. Night haunts. That's awesome. Yes, a lot of progress. Even just that the Age of Sigmar guy. He's your third model, and this is your first. So I've seen a lot of progress just since then. Valthorn says those are all Reaper. You're going to be at ReaperCon, right? I'm going to get to see these in person. The first was from Bones. That did not look like a Bones mini. That looked fantastic. I mean, not that Bones don't look fantastic, but it's hard. They're kind of soft featured, so it's hard to get a high definition on them. The Inquisitor got third. I can definitely see. Cool. You're entering all three. Perfect. I definitely want to see them. Alrighty, what's next? Let's do some dragon stuff. Are we ready? Or let's see. Yeah, I think I want to paint some dragon. Well, we're probably not won't have time to paint, but we're gonna work on the. We'll go back and forth with it. So this is the dragon we've been working on. We've been filling gaps. We've been kind of doing it off and on during the stream, so that way we're not doing a whole stream of gap filling. That's kind of boring. One thing I could do now that this is, I can go ahead and try to take up some of the extra there, because this is really cured now. I see some sanding that needs to be done. See this whole part right here probably needs to be sanded. Let me get out all my tools. Let's try this one. This isn't a sander, it is a scraper, but it works really well. Here we go. Try to get things level. Yeah, that's good. That made a big difference. This is the GW Citadel scraper, and it's excellent for cleaning up models. It's like, that's what it's made for. Oh, I found a gap there. Don't let me forget that gap. So we've been using Fix It, which is a two-part. This is Fix It A and Fix It B. You mix those together, and you get a putty. Oh, you guys aren't able to see it because I didn't have the. There we go. There's the dragon. We're gonna paint. The chat voted on. We're gonna paint him gold, and like magenta, not magenta, maroon. All right, hang on 1 second. I'm gonna get my gloves. Let's take a little quick break. I'm gonna run upstairs and get a drink. Okay, you guys can get a little bathroom break, and I'll be back and we're gonna fix up our dragon, okay? Sound good? Let's do our, yeah, and I'll be stretching while I do our BRB. Everybody get up and stretch while we do the BRB. All right, guys, I will BRB. All right, we are back. I'm gonna put my headphones on. Did everybody get a little stretch for a little drink break? Hopefully everybody is still here. Mr. Finley, I was supposed to my pumping in the wrong place. You put, oh yeah, it's got to be in the live gallery. Mr. Finley, we're all done with whip trips right now, but if you want to post it in live gallery, maybe we'll go back to it. Let me see if you got it there yet. See if I can find it. Bear with me. You posted it in work in progress. There it is, work in progress. And for some reason, I'm still not seeing it. Hold on. Bear with me. Okay, oh my gosh. Mr. Finley, he came out amazing. Okay, you guys gotta see this. Mr. Finley and I did a coaching where I coached him through painting. And it looks like he went back and worked on this some more. And it's like, it looks so great. You guys have to see this. Okay, look at this. Isn't he so cute? This is one of the Bones minis. And this is really like one of his first paint jobs, like maybe second, third. And this was me like kind of almost like as if I were leaning over your shoulder, telling you what to do. And then he went back and he cleaned it up and worked on it some more after I gave him a lesson. And this was, well, we did an hour coaching or so. So that came out amazing. He's so cute, isn't he? Let's see the back real quick. Hang on one second. Yeah, he is awesome. It's really good for probably, you know, first time. And you need to keep this also. Here's the back. Hold on. There's the back. Isn't that so good? Really, really nice. Now, obviously, he's still learning about highlighting everything. Things are going to come, but just to be able to do a clean base coat, that's a huge, you know, thing. Just learn to do one thing at a time. Don't rush it. Take your time. Make things look clean. And then focus on other things later, like highlighting and shading and things like that. But this turned out really nice. Okay. We're gonna go back. We're gonna work on the dragon. Yeah, very nice job. I really like that you guys, I mean, I've had a lot of people here who've not been painting very long and they're just getting into it. And I love the fact that you are jumping in. And I hope that sometimes my style of kind of, well, let's just figure it out, you know, that I hope that kind of gives you strength and confidence, because really it really just boils down to practicing things, trying things, and having fun with things. Those are the things you want to focus on when you're beginning. Practice, trying, and fun. Yes, I'm really proud of you. I think you did a great job. All right, these are my sculpting tools. This is my Fix-It Part A and Part B. This comes in black and white and gray. And so there's the gray. I like the gray because it's obviously gray. And I'm gonna just mix a small amount this time because I feel like I mixed way too much. Last time I wasted a bunch. All right, we're gonna make a ball of the material. And we need to make a similar size ball with this stuff. I don't know why it's this color, but it's always looking crusty and gross. All right, that should be enough. Let's make this into a similar size ball. So it even has directions on here. You make 2 tubes and you mix thoroughly. You need about 50-50. See that is way more than this, so I need to take some out. Yeah. Let's see if that's better. Yep, that looks much more alike. All right, so I like to roll those together and immediately just start mixing them. It's not too sticky. You don't want it. The reason why I'm wearing gloves is because some of this two-part epoxy stuff, they just really aren't good to handle with your bare fingers, and I highly recommend when you're working with epoxies and putties and things like that, just wear gloves. I know you think that it's not going to hurt you if you just do it once in a while, but these toxins in our bodies, we have so many toxins in our environment anyway. We don't need to be adding others, and some things that go in through your skin, you just can't get that out of your body ever. So, all right, so that looks really well mixed. I can't see any little marbling or anything. It looks completely mixed. So I'm gonna rip off a little piece and make a little snake. Just like that, probably even smaller than that. And I've got my X-Acto blade, and I've got this little awl that I've been using to kind of pick stuff up as well. All right. Now I'm looking for gaps that I need to fill. There's a nice gap right here on his ankle. I'm gonna just press that down. And then I've got my shaper tools, which I add a little bit of water to. So I just put a little water on the end of my shaper. And glasses are off, and I'm just going to push this material into the gap and smush it so that it blends in with the rest of the model real well. If I got extra stuff, I can put it back down there. When you first mix it, it's really easy to work with. It's really easy to shape. And it just disappears into those mold lines or into those gaps, and it's awesome. See, look at that. That just is great. So there's a few small gaps. I'm just gonna put, oh no. Here we go. Anytime I get extra, I just stick it back onto the pile. There we go. Do you guys like kind of these building streams where I'm just, modeling and things like that? Is that something that you guys are into, or is it something that you could take or leave? I just noticed there's seam lines that I need to cut off. I know they're not as popular, but you never know. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, good. I enjoy them. I find them very relaxing, and I really like them, especially because I get to talk to you guys a little bit more, and find out a little bit more about you while I'm working and getting stuff done. Okay, I'm just looking all over here. This, I don't think I need to fill that, but I think I'm gonna anyway. It's just a little bit obvious to me. Here we go. The basing streams, I think, are really the most fun, because that's when you see me just kind of throwing stuff around, and it's just all chaos, and then all of a sudden you've got something, and it's like, okay. And those are the ones where you really see me kind of trying to be fearless. Oh my gosh, did you see this crazy mold line on the back of his spine? This is one of those things that I probably would not have found until after I primed it. I'm gonna use my scraper tool for this. So much more effective, faster. Dragon, yes, pro tips. Cleaning and building is your least favorite portion of any model. Seeing how you tackle it helps you figure out how to do it yourself. Oh, good. Good, because I enjoy streaming them. Like I said, it's a little less stressful than painting online. Okay, I'm just looking and I'm just going down all of his back because I'm following the seam. I want to make sure. There we go. There's a lot of mold lines on the back. So that's the other thing, is that if you ever decide to get this model for yourself, you'll know where to look for the mold lines. And that is handy. And I know several of you guys have this guy too. All right, I got that side of the ankle. I don't think I got the inner side. Oh, I already did. Good. Okay, that's good. This tool, I can't remember how much it is, but it's worth it. If you can find a buddy who has a discount, or, you know, get it on sale. Maybe GW ever has sales. I don't know if they do. But if you can get this tool, it's so worth it. I use it all the time. Okay, I don't see any more big gaps except for right back there. There's a little one. Looks like I started to fill it with Bondic and I didn't finish filling it with Bondic. Let's make this a little thinner. There we go. So this, I think what we said before was that this was a model that I probably might sub-assemble next time, and if I were painting it, you still have to fill the gaps though. So I think I would do the gaps before I glued it all together. Or sorry, I would do it as I built it instead of after I built it all. I would gap fill, glue, or glue, gap fill, glue, and all that. I lost my little piece of, there it is. Need water. There we go, yes. That is helping much more. I'm really excited to paint this, guys. I will start probably with the brown primer from Stynylrez when I prime this guy. I don't know if you guys have it, but it's awesome. One of the things that you could probably also start with Army Painter as a brown primer. But we're gonna make this dragon a gold dragon, a metallic gold dragon. Oh, I just forgot about that big gap right there. All right, I'm putting glass back on. You can ask me stuff. See that? Isn't that a gap on the left foot? Left foot, left foot. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Glad you noticed that, because I did not. GW have the opposite of sales. They just keep raising the prices. Oh no. Do you know of a good epoxy filler I could get in the UK? I have Milliput, but you don't rate it very much. Do they have epoxy sculpt in the UK? How do I say that name? Balsacious. How are you? Welcome. That is a balsacious name. All right, I'm gonna see. I need to make that thinner. The opposite of sales. All right, come on. Ah. Now my eye starts to itch right when I'm trying to put something on here. All right, we're gonna use this. There we go. So we're building a creature caster dragon. Aw, pigeon squirter. Mad love. Thank you so much for the raid. Guys, Pigeon Squatter is a fellow streamer. You can give a follow. He is not so family friendly, so just be warned. But and in fact, this channel is family friendly for those of you guys who are coming from pigeons. Just to let you know, we're very different as far as our style, but we very much admire each other's work and each other as people, I believe. Pigeon is good people. Dinkle Slinkle, have a good night, okay? How did your stream go, Pigeon? We're gap filling. Right now, this is what we worked on today. This guy, look at, he's so fat. He's pulling out his own guts. He's got massive tapeworms. He got back. He went for a shower. It came back to find a dragon. Yes, we're gap filling the dragon from Creature Caster. Very good, good. I'm glad to hear it. Love the disclaimer, yeah. Shoshie, you're insane. This is boss. Oh, thank you. We're gonna be doing a paint along. I want to show you this figure that we're gonna be doing as a paint along. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Oops. So we're gonna be doing a paint along this year. In the next few months, I think we're gonna do a group order for it. I'll show you. And it's going to be by from the company Abyssal. Oops. Hold on a second. I gotta. I'll find this mini and show it to you guys. People are pretty happy. Here it is. All right. So what we're going to be doing is a paint along of a bust. And the bust is by Abyssal. The company owner is Fausto Palumbo. And hang on one second, I will show it to you. There we go. All right, I'm gonna show this on screen so you'll be able to see. Here we go. This is the model that we're gonna order. So if you're interested in doing the paint along, you can, we'll start up a Discord, like a thread on the Discord. We'll probably put our own little channel in it for it. Hey, Hobo Jojo. Hobo Jojo, I love that name. Yeah, Calianne is so excited about this model. I love it. Every time she sees it, she's like, yay, gimme, gimme, gimme. So let me link it. We don't have a link yet. This model has not even been released yet. These are my supporters and my subscribers are gonna get first crack at it. Crack at the Kraken. Get it? Dirt. So yeah, it's not even released, and we get first crack at it. And let me show you one other. I'll show you another view of it so you can see the back, because the back looks just as cool. Here we go. He's got a big bell. Here's the back. Oh, yeah. The bell is actually an anchor, and he's got ropes and stuff. Anyway, it's got kind of crazy faces on it and stuff. It's going to be very neat. So we'll be painting this together. Crack it. Exactly. That pun physically hurt. I love it. I don't do puns very much either, so that pun punished your ears. Ugh, it wasn't funny, was it? Oh, you amuse me. All right. So anyway, That's funny. So yeah, we're going to be finding out more about that. I'll be posting about the Kraken, or he's called the Ancient One. And I'll be posting about that on my social media. So keep an eye out for that. And on the Triptych Discord, we'll make a channel and hopefully get some discussion started about that. So, all right, back to the dragon. Roar. Okay. I'm just making sure. He does have a little bit of a line right there I might fix. Also, I think I see a gap between his neck and his head. Is it that? Yep, you're right. There is a gap. It's a nice one too. I got part of it filled, but not the rest. All right, Lamunis is helping me. This is amazing. I'm getting live coaching from my audience to make a better model. All right, we're filling that with putty and get that part over there. See if I can even reach that. There we go. Is that the gap that you were talking about? Mind the gap. British like me in it. Yep. Pace, pace, pace. All right, so we had, which one, what was the other gap? It was it on his ankle? It was this one right here. Let's get that one now before I forget. I like to smush it on. There we go. A little bit of water. And see how it just kind of melts into the sculpt? You can't even see it now. Milliput is, I mean, I know somebody here was saying that they didn't care for it, but go and see if you're in the UK. I'm sure that plumbers make a 2-part epoxy that would work, because that's basically what this is. It's basically plumber's putty. And so go check out your local hardware stores. See what you can find. Your local, see if you can find a 2-part epoxy putty, because it's going to be about the same. All right, that doesn't look very big. Okay, so there's a small one right there. Mind the gap, exactly. Can't get it in there, wait. Ah! That's why I have this little awl, because I can put that on and then I can, oh, no. Put it in from the back. All right, we'll just do what we can here. Hold on. I know you probably can't see what I'm doing, but I can barely see what I'm doing either. Okay. That's better. Let me use the chisel. And some of the smaller gaps are going to disappear once we prime. They'll just fill in and you won't be able to see it. But the bigger ones like this, I'm going to definitely work on and get rid of. See, just punch it in there. There we go. There's a lot of, I just put a lot of material in there, so that must have been a pretty deep gap. There we go. Chicken chat. And when it says, I also think, let's see. Yes, I couldn't tell if there was more on the other side. The Bug King has also suggested mixing half milliput and half green stuff. So is that, I've never tried that. I don't like green stuff, yeah, I don't like green stuff for gap filling because it shrinks. Doesn't it? Or maybe green stuff doesn't shrink, but the liquid green stuff definitely shrinks. How does this stuff compare? I think so I guess it's not as sticky. It's definitely more like a putty, and it works great. It's very similar to epoxy sculpt if you've ever used that. I'd say if you've ever used gray stuff, it's similar to that. I mean, it's basically is gray stuff, right? It cures relatively quickly with just air, and I'd say you can use, I mean, it's definitely a substitute. You can use it or milliput or green stuff. I don't like green stuff that much because it's sticky, and it seems like I don't know, I just don't like it. I like that this stuff is gray. It seems to hide better for me. Now milliput is a little bit different because you can make a slurry with it, and you can use it, like let's say you were trying to get rid of all these little cracks and stuff. You could make milliput into like a little slurry and put that over it. It would go settle down into all the cracks and you would never see them. So that's something that's a little bit, Scholar D, thank you for the follow. So that's something that's a little bit better about milliput that's kind of unique. I don't know if you can do that with green stuff or this, because I don't think you can. Hey, model newbie, how are you? It's been a little bit, huh? All right, we're gonna get this gap right there, which is relatively small, which I probably don't need to worry about, but I'd like to just put some material in there just in case. You can do that with Vallejo plastic putty, yes. Oh yeah, I prefer Vallejo plastic putty a lot, but it seems like it takes a while to cure. So you might have to leave it a little bit longer than you'd have to leave something like this. Like this, I feel like you could leave this, it hardens pretty quick. See, look at that. Filling that gap made a big difference. So, how have you been, Scholar D? What you been doing? What you been working on? Are you a painter? All right. We're gap filling. We've been painting today. We worked on a big creature caster model, and now we're working on another creature caster model that will be painted on stream eventually. By the way, I forgot to tell you guys. Hold on, let me write these dates down for you because we're going to be having some giveaways on August 7th. We are doing a follower giveaway. I can't spell today. Follower giveaway. Okay, and we're going to be giving away the Plague Angel mini from Creature Caster. Okay, so you can go to creaturecaster.com, look up the Plague Angel to see what he looks like. Who's in the tank behind me? Ooh, guys want to see the geckos? I can get to them now because I changed their hides. I've got 2 African fat-tailed geckos, and I'll get them out in just a second. So August 7th, we're doing a follower giveaway. Okay, and then we're doing another giveaway August, I guess it's the 16th, or it's the close, I think it's the 16th. We're doing a subscriber giveaway. And the sub giveaway is going to be a Redgrass Games wet palette. And we're also giving away a pack of the hydration sheets that come with that as well to a separate person. Palette. Okay. Hey, Greek Knockos. You guys want to see the geckos? Give me 1 second and I'll get the geckos out. Balzalicious said, I tried filling the gap with a Fixident, but that didn't work. Yeah, I can't imagine why. Fixident is meant to kind of eventually kind of, well, they're for dentures. That's all I have to say. Yeah, I'm going to take my gloves off. Well, no, I'll leave them on. I got both my geckos. They are sleepy. Alright. Can you see peppercorn on my shoulder here? Let's do this. Now you can see her. So I've got peppercorn and ginger biscuit. This is peppercorn. They're African fat-tail geckos, and they're really, really cute. They're really shy. They're not too happy about being dragged out. This is peppercorn. Blip. She did a blip. They're really sweet. She's like, what is this glove? This glove tastes gross. And then this is ginger biscuit. She is the amelanistic, so she doesn't have as much coloring. She's got a British name. Yeah, they're really cute. She doesn't like the lights. Alright, we're gonna put them back. Woo, don't fall off my leg. Put them back in their little hives. There you go. So I had originally had a piece of cork bark, and I guess they didn't feel secure enough. So they didn't want to stay in the cork bark. So now I've got this hide, and they like that so much better. By the way, I have to ask you guys something. I'm going to show this to you. Something's going on with this plant. Maybe one of you knows what to do. Is anybody a plant expert? The leaves have been turning yellow and the plant has been dying. I think there's a nutrition deficiency in the tank. Oh, I didn't have my mic on. I'm so sorry. This reminds me, when is the super secret Dark Sword mini coming out? It's going to be coming out very soon because I have it right here. You can't see it though because I can't show it to you. I'll show you the bottom. But I've been painting the super secret Dark Sword mini. You did a good job painting the geckos. So Greek Knockos wrote me a paragraph. When I put my Reaper Conjura together, like for the 12th time, I did something different. Every time I tried to gap fill it, looked like hot, sweaty garbage, and I pulled out as I moved to the next section. So I put super glue, cyanacrylite, on the bottom of the edges to join them, put a bead of green stuff around the edges inside the socket. When I shoved the paint part in, the green stuff oozed out of the gaps. I just need to clean up the excess or shape the match to match the model. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I don't like the green stuff because it does that. I can't show. The theme is, it's an African fat-tailed gecko thief or rogue. It's really cute. Robots, you don't like geckos? Is that what your ew is about? All right, let's cut some more. We get just a little bit left on the tail here. Wait, I forgot to smush this in. Don't want to do that before it cures, because then Or I do want to do it before it cures, because otherwise it's going to be a mess. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I don't think I need a gap fill anywhere else on the tail. It looks all pretty fine. I don't really see, unless we need, I don't think I need to fill that gap either. It's pretty small. Let's look at the wings. I know, Cat Leanne, I'm dying. It's gonna be so cute. Woo! So here's what I'm gonna do. So somebody told me, it was my friend Michelle. Not Ghost knows my friend Michelle. What she does is she puts it on and then she'll put the material, gap fill it almost like before it's set, because I don't have these glued in. But this way it'll be ready. It'll be already set and gap filled, and then I can fix it later. Let's see. She's a little water. Ah. See, the problem with this chisel point is that it's soft. This one is firmer. It's much better at pushing the material around. There we go. Meh. So I will be revealing the super secret gecko project fairly soon. I don't know when it's all gonna happen though. All right, get that all smashed down. I can leave that and leave that there. We can even fix that so that's even nice and smooth. Let's see if I can press that in again. And then when we go to it, so it'll cure on its own. Oops, see, and I keep ripping that up. Maybe that's not a good idea. Let's smooth that back down. All right, that's probably good enough. You just use that tip to set up your congear bases. Awesome. I'm gonna put the wing back real quick, just gently in there, and look at this side. Yeah, that side needs also. So my friend Michelle, she runs Mini Painter Inc. She's just a crazy good painter and a crazy good builder too. She knows how to make something so that it is built. All right, let's put the wing in. See, I can press that into the material too. It's already filling up that area. That makes it so much faster, doesn't it? Ah, see now, it wants to pick up. I don't want it to pick up. That one I might wait. Yeah, let's just set that. Okay, we can always file and sand all that if we need to. This I'm gonna just smooth down. Sorry, I was off cam. There we go. All right. Let's do the next wing. It is nearly 5:30. We're right on schedule. Ooh, that one's got some big gaps right there. Look at that. So this is, again, this is why this part of the, because I don't want to paint the wings. So I don't want to paint them while it's on the model, so I'm going to leave. There we go. Let's take off some of that material. There's a lot. You don't know how Michelle does it, but you had to go back and forth. Yeah, that's what she does. She just has infinite patience. I don't have infinite patience, but I can at least kind of start this anyway. So what she would probably do is do this in stages. She would probably do this and then do one side, let it set, take it out, file it, she'll Dremel it. I mean, she's a beast. I like stuff to get done all at once because I'm just so impatient. I'm like, must be done now. But this is already looking pretty good for gaps. Oh, and I just put my hand on this part. We'll have to go back and fix that. You meant, how does she make it look so good? But that's good to know. But yeah, she really does have a lot of patience, and that's a big key to it. All right, so I'm gonna kind of try to cut. Hopefully I won't loosen things too much. Come on. It's like surgery. I'm wearing surgical gloves. There we go. And now we go back and we smooth. This, yeah, I definitely learned this from Michelle. She does this. Makes this look easy too. Okay. I'd rather have to Dremel that out later than you know, than have to gap fill after I've already painted something. You guys see what I've done? Let's see if I can get it straight. Okay. Perfect. What did I do? Okay, so here's what I did. I put the wing on. We gap filled. And then we took it back out, because what we're going to do is we're going to prime these separate. We want to, so we're almost like we're making a little mold. I don't even know if I need to fill that gap. Let me do it anyway. So we pushed it into the gap, got it all set, and then we lifted the wing back out and then just kind of used the shaper. There we go. Ooh, that is a huge gap. Can you see that? We gotta fix that. Oh, it was a joke? You should know better than to ask me stuff as a joke, because you know I'm gonna answer you. So funny. Ask Shoshie question, expects her to know by text whether it's a joke. Hi, Miss Half Damage, how are you? All right. That is looking pretty good, pretty good. One more bit of material though, because I see another huge gap right in there. Ah! Where'd it go? There we go. So I'm gonna go see Les Mis this Saturday with my daughter. Her birthday is this week. She's going to be 20. And I'm very, very happy to have a 20-year-old daughter. It's kind of a big deal, right? What happened? It's like it melted. I'm doing good. Still kind of recovering from my gum surgery. I'm getting hopefully my last stitches out tomorrow. So we'll see if I'm going to be able to stream Wednesday. I hope so. Might be a little bit of swelling still. All right, so let's try to take that out slowly, carefully. All right, that seems okay so far. Oop. All right. Pat that back down. Yeah, see, it all mushed in there because it was such a big gap. We need a name for this dragon. He needs to, I think Midas might be his name because he's going to be gold. All right, so we've got everything set. Now we'll let that cure. I think that's it. Yep. We're gonna let that cure. Do you guys want to see me prime this next stream? Do you want to see me, or do you want me just to go right into painting it? Because I can show you guys how I want to prime it. It's totally fine. Prime away. Okay, so we'll prime him next stream. And does anybody have a use for, maybe I should make I know sculptors often they'll take a blob and they'll take like little heads. Does anybody want to see me sculpt a little face real quick? Watch, this is how I learned how to sculpt a face. Hold on. Make an egg. There you go, make an egg shape like that. And then you gotta make eye shapes. I think the chisel might be easier. Yeah, let's do the chisel. I've never sculpted on stream. He's gonna be very funny looking. With no chin. There we go. Palace of Pep says, earlier today I was still at work and you mentioned you were doing lots of layers to prevent chalky. You used something. We used a medium. What kind of medium did I use? I think I used mixing medium, but you can use any kind of medium. You can probably use Art Coat, some kind of medium though, that helps kind of hold the paint without it breaking. It waters down the paint without it breaking. I'm pretty sure I used mixing medium. But yeah. All right, guys. Let's find somebody to hand off our stream to. Would Vallejo retarder medium? No. No, retarder is just going to keep it from drying. It's not going to give it that kind of translucency that you want. It will be good, but it won't be what you were trying to, you won't be able to get that kind of milky kind of look, which is what I was going for. All right, I'm closing down all these windows. Give me 1 second here. All right, who is alive? All right. We haven't hosted Houndstooth in a while. What's he doing? Let me check. Mike Disney is also on. Oh, I forgot to turn the other music off. Sorry, guys. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Houndstooth is painting something really cool. Let's go ahead and we'll raid him. Oh, you guys want to see Marta McDisney? I love Arta McDisney. That's fine. We can raid him. All right, let's do that. Okay, let's do Mad Love, which means we're gonna give him all the love. He's gonna love it. We're gonna give him all the emotes. So you can cut and copy this, and you can use my emotes, or you can use your own, or you can whatever you like. Raid art of Mike Disney. There we go. All right, guys. Give Mike all the love, okay? Did that raid work? I don't think it worked. No, it didn't, because I didn't do /raid. There, that's better. Now we can raid him. It still didn't work. Because I did exclamation point again. I am a doofus. Sorry, guys. There we go. Oh, it says raid. Okay, we got a raid in progress. All right, guys, see you on Wednesday. And there we go. Now it's letting me raid him. Bye, guys.